Hi, it's Priska.
Hey, it's Matt.
And this is Dodger. Look at good boy. He's really crazy. And welcome back to our channel.
Smile more when you come back. Smile more when I see you. Smile more when the sun shines bright. Believe me, I need you.
I am too lazy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? You are. No, let's not chew on that. Yes. Yes. Oh my goodness, I love you. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Look at his little tail wagging.
I know, we really have to do it. Yes, he loves me.
Make it look easy. Don't I make it look good? Hey, now you drink up all my liquor. Come on, what I'm supposed to do now? You talking all that.
Hi, what's up, guys? Today we are shooting a PUPdate, which is when you go on a date with your pup, right?
No, it's a pup update, but instead of saying a pup update or a puppy update, you just say a pup date.
We're gonna see if Dodger can behave a little bit for the camera. Oh, there, he's looking good.
Oh,
He's a wild child. We'll let him wander for now.
this is his favorite toy right now.
He loves it.
Actually, I can't let him have that or he's gonna squeak it the whole time. Okay, back!
Yeah, so Dodger is coming up on his 6th-month birthday, half birthday, in just a week. He's doing something crazy in the background. But we basically just wanted to kind of go through our experience owning Dodger so far, being first-time dog owners, practice parents, you could say, and just kind of talk about Dodger's life so far as he chews on my arm.
He does this thing where instead of like readjusting his toys like on the ground or something, he'll push it up against your arm or your leg and adjust it so he ends up like biting you while he's trying to grab his toy.
Yeah.
He's something.
Yeah, so as some of you may know, if you follow us on Instagram, early on in Dodger's life, tragedy struck. Well, I shouldn't laugh. It's actually, it wasn't actually a tragedy.
And it's not even early on. It was literally, we had him for a week. And then, what did you do, babe?
Well, you know how they say owning a puppy is like practice for, you know how they say owning a puppy is practice for, to see if you're ready for kids? I'm clearly not ready. Literally like 3 or 4 days after we got Dodger, we brought him to the park and I was holding him and he squirmed right out of my arms and landed on his little paw and sprained his little doggy wrist. I felt so bad, so guilty.
Sprained?
Yeah, it was sprained, but it had like a hairline fracture. Oh, it had a hairline fracture, that's what it was.
It was fractured. Literally, imagine Matt, who is, how tall are you, babe?
6'3".
6'3", so he's 6 feet tall, and there's this little puppy, we got him, he's like this big, dropping 6 feet.
Yeah, I felt really bad. He landed and he started crying and we ran him to the ER.
I started crying, he was crying.
They were both crying, we jumped in the car, went to the ER.
Matt was scaring me, saying they were gonna put him down because they couldn't heal dogs with fractures. I don't know where he heard that from, and it made me cry harder.
I feel like if your dog has a bad enough break, I feel like they used to put dogs down for that.
I don't think so. I think you're thinking about horses back then.
Might be horses.
Oh my god. But he literally gave me a heart attack. I was like, they're gonna put him down if it's a bad fracture. Or bad break, I guess.
Yeah, so either way, we ended up going to the ER. He didn't need surgery because it wasn't that bad, but he got splinted up and he had to be in a splint for 4 weeks and a cone. And I felt so bad watching him just hobble around knowing that I was the one that dropped him. I was like, the amount of guilt I felt was just terrible.
The first time we got him though, he was so loopy. He was high on drugs and his little head was like flopping and he was drooling.
Yeah, we'll show you guys some clips right now of Dodger in his little cone as just a baby.
Came right out of your cone.
You're how he growls. He's got that voice. It's like vibrating his head as he growls. He's like. Well, we know if a rabid rat ever breaks into our baby's room, he'll protect him like the champ.
Like, I'm ready. Try again. Oh my gosh, this is cracking me up. Say it again. That's what I thought.
Bow! Bow!
He's playing me now. He's not playing your games.
Oh.
The plus that came from it though was that he became like very popular in our apartment complex. Like the fact that he was so small and so cute and had like this like massive cone on his little head and was just like hobbling with his little paw. Everyone knows Dodger in our apartment now. They're like, oh Dodger, oh look at him, he's so cute. Oh, Dodger.
Yeah.
And several people have told us like, do you know how famous your dog is? And I'm like, okay, that's good.
Yeah, someone came up to me and was like, you know your dog's famous, right? I was like, I didn't know that.
So that's good. And everyone who sees us is like, isn't that the dog that like fractured his paw? And I was like,
yeah, everyone knows that I'm the dog abuser. Anyways, other than that, I mean, he kind of took it in stride. I was afraid that he was gonna like really hate the cone and the splint, but he actually was really positive the entire time. He didn't really mind the cone as much as like I thought he would, and he seemed like his spirits were really high the whole time, which I thought made it a little bit better.
yeah.
And yeah, after like 3.5 weeks, he was already healed. He got everything off. He healed super quick because he was just a pup.
We're surprised it actually healed fully because we weren't supposed to let him like run on his paw, but he's like a very energetic breed. And so like he's like trying to be a puppy and like was literally jumping off things in his little paw, like jumping up on, and then we went to the doctor and like, yeah, you're not supposed to let him do that. And so we thought for sure he'd have to have it on for longer because we were not abiding by the rules.
Well, it's hard when you have a puppy that wants to run and play. You're like, dude, please just lay down. But how do you make a puppy lay down for a month? You can't.
And we didn't want to
it's hard.
keep him in his playpen all the time because like that's just sad.
He hopped up on the counter a little bit.
Oh my gosh, he's massive.
He's tall enough now that he can get up on his hind legs and reach the counter. So now
You
nothing.
are huge.
So now nothing is safe. Dodger. He's been getting him to jump into the shot. No, he's not going to.
He's not noisy because he knows the table's there.
Anyways, yeah. Do we have a picture of Dodger's like leg? Because when we got him out of the splint, his one leg that was in the splint didn't grow.
Oh yeah, I took a picture. We'll put it here.
Dude, you can't
The
keep
muscle
squeaking
in
this
it
toy.
doesn't grow.
We're shooting a video. You can't keep squeaking this toy.
Here, let me hide it. Squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaker.
Yeah, we'll show you guys a picture if we have it. But one of his legs was just completely shrimpy because it didn't grow in the splint compared to the other one. So, yeah, once he got out of the splint, we were kind of right on to training, and he did a pretty good job, like, training, don't you think?
I'm sorry, he's like literally, okay, he's down. Okay, continue. You said he did good training with his split.
Yeah, how do you think Dodger did with, like, training and all that so far?
Really good. Yeah, surprisingly, he's actually learning. He's very smart. So he responds well. I feel like he's so smart though that he knows how to do just enough to get what he wants.
Yeah, so after we got his like cone off and his splint off, he was about 3 months old at that point. So we started to focus on like training him and stuff, especially with like potty training and all that. And Aussie Doodles are supposed to be like a pretty smart breed because like the Australian Shepherd and Poodle are both like top 5 smartest dogs. So you combine them, he's either going to use that intelligence for good or evil. So
He uses it for evil right now. He knows how to do just enough to get away with it, and he's a sneaky little dog. Sneaky little dog.
He is. Potty training is the hardest thing in an apartment because you have to literally walk him up and down the stairs like every hour and a half or he's going to pee on the floor. But now at 6 months, he's doing pretty good with that. Haven't had many accidents lately. The hardest thing, actually, I take it back. The hardest thing with living in an apartment with a puppy is the barking. We actually got, we got like a couple noise complaints throughout the months that we've had them, just from like, you know, when your puppy is so young, he will just not stop barking, but you have to train him to be in his like cage or his pen. And
So
you can't just like let him out whenever he barks, because then you're training him to bark to get out. So
We used to put him in his playpen and try to like watch. He has this thing where he likes to be around us too. Like he's a very clingy pup. So like if we put him away and it's just one of us in here, he's fine. Or that's how he was. He would be fine. But then if like Matt or two or three people, my sister would come over and we'd all be sitting here, then he's like, what? Like I need to be where the party's at. Like why am I over here and everyone's over there? Like let me out. And he'll bark. He literally would sit for like 3 hours and he would just 3 hours straight just yipping. And he has such a high-pitched bark.
Yeah.
Like it is something.
If you guys have been watching our last few videos, you've probably already seen Dodger's first swim. I don't know.
We didn't post that video of his first swim.
It's in the Walmart. It's in the Walmart video. But
yeah. He loves the water. I thought he was gonna be terrified of it. He loves it.
he loves the water.
But he freaks out when you, like Matt will, he's like kind of like, he's a herding dog basically, so he likes everyone like together and in a pack. So when people start to like wander off, he's like, where are you going? What are you doing? So Matt will always like swim out further into the lake and he freaks out. He's like, come back, where are you going? Where are you going?
I actually tried to challenge myself to swim to the other side of the lake, so I swam all the way to the other side of this pretty big lake, and Dodger just started flipping out because he thought I like died or something.
He was literally like he looked at the spot where he had last seen Matt, and he would not start barking at that spot and like spazzing out. So I was like, come back, he's freaking out. You have to come back.
I was just like, oh, he does care about me. I'm not just the guy that gives him food and picks up his poop. But yeah, that was fun. And yeah, if you follow us on Instagram, you've seen Dodger's first hike. So he's been having a lot of fun outdoors so far. We try to take him out a lot and just get him some exercise. And our apartment's actually pretty big for an apartment, so I think he has a pretty good area to run around in here as well.
Yeah, it's like it's more like a, what are they called? Townhome. Because there's
almost,
stairs,
yeah, because it's a two-story apartment.
So he's able to like roam around and run around and
yeah.
Yeah.
I think now would be a good time to show a bunch more clips of him growing up, cute clips, so enjoy those.
I don't know, he lost the spot. Say stay.
So awkward. Okay, let's wrap it up. What else do we need to talk about Dodger?
His weight?
Oh yeah, how he's growing and progressing. You probably already just saw in the clips how he's progressed so far and how big he's getting. They said he could possibly get up to 70 pounds at the most, but his parents were only about 35, 40 pounds, so that's what they predicted him to weigh when he's full grown.
So we were like, oh, there's no way he's gonna be huge then, even though we both like bigger dogs. So we're like, we wouldn't mind him being huge because that'd be amazing for us to have like a little big dog.
Big old fluffy dog.
Yeah. But he's like, we just got him, he just went to the vet for an appointment and they weighed him in at 39 pounds now, and he's only 6 months. And so we were like, holy smokes, like he's already the size of his dad. Almost.
He's already the size his parents were full grown, and he's probably gonna grow for another year. So we're thinking we may be able to max him out at 70. So we're feeding him good. And that was after he got his haircut too. That haircut probably shaved off a whole extra half pound right there. He was so fluffy. Sure. We got him groomed for the first time.
I didn't like his groom fully. His first groom.
They shaved him down. I think it was good for him for summer though, because it was so hot.
I liked the back of him, but they shaved his face really small, even though like I liked his little mane. It's kind of like his Dodger look. They shaved it down and then they left his ears weirdly long.
Yeah, but it's already growing back after like a week, so.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, that's our little guy. We're really happy with him. He's so cute.
We love him. He's like, whoa, I'm out.
Dodger, say goodbye to our YouTube video viewers.
Me handsome boy.
He really is a good boy, and he's so soft, and he's so smart, and he's so loving.
And he's really sweet. I love it because like for me, he's like he's obsessed with me. I'm like his favorite person. And so like whenever I'm gone or he knows like a specific place, like Matt will take him on a walk and come back and knows a specific place back here where I sit to do my crafts and stuff like that. So he'll always come and look for me, and if I'm not there, he's like, what? Where'd she go? And then when I do come back, he like spazzes out. And he's like, Mom! Mom, you've come back! That hypes him up.
He's so hyper. He loves to play, and he initiates playing by biting. So he'll just walk up and like, bite you and give you a bite.
Yeah. He's like, play with me.
He's a work in progress.
With other dogs, though, when he plays with other dogs, he plows into them. So he'll like, with bigger dogs, he'll literally just run and like ram into their side. He's like, play with me, and I'm like, Dodger, that's not how it works.
We started taking him to puppy training, and we're still taking him, so.
At Star Dog, so if you need a place, and if you're in Charlotte, you need a place to take your dog, this place.
Yeah. All right, well, I think that's it from us.
Yep. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for watching.
Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe.
And watch more of our videos.
And we'll be back with more video.
All right, guys.
Peace.
Later.